taking a moment. I think he's got too much Vaseline on him.
His eye's starting to swell, so apparently that he has soft tissue up there. Either that or Chiquita has hard hands up.
This is round number 3.
Basically, they'd like Zuniga to do a little of the leading here, it sounds like.
Yep.
Rather than waiting for Chiquita to do all the work.
Take his turn on the mound rather than back of the plate catching everything. In lieu of the baseball season about to get back into things, I thought I'd throw that in right.
I get you.
But for a minute, I'd lost you there.
I don't deal with sports where there are strikes.
So that's why you're doing boxing.
That's right. You got it.
He dropped bowling. Had a beautiful lame shirt, too. Lit up on the back and everything.
Now Zuniga's going to have to start doing some fighting here, Tom. He's just basically standing back.
And catching. Is that an uppercut?
Chiquita has had the chance to fight many left-handers. I don't think he has any problem with it.
Unlike Chiquita, who will switch to right-handed now and then, sometimes fight lots of rounds in a bout right-handed. Zuniga says he's a southpaw all the way, natural left-hander, and he's not going to switch up during the course of the fight.
It just seems that Chiquita's not only stronger, but faster.
Zuniga's in blue and Chiquita Gonzalez in the gold or yellow and black.
Pick him up, pick him up.
Bird cautions him again to keep the punches up. I tell you, right up close, you can hear the thud of those punches, give you an idea of just how hard those little guys can hit.
Well, Chiquita, I don't think he's going back anymore. I think he's going to go in and going for the kill. I think he feels Zuniga's ready.
Zuniga's face beginning to swell up a bit.
At least he's trying to punch back here, but he really just doesn't look like he has anything to...
Well, if you remember at the beginning of the fight, Chiquita was going in and out. He's not going out anymore. He's just coming in.
Got Zuniga over in his corner and trying to worry him around over there and doing a pretty good job of it. And there's the bell. Zuniga back to his corner and his face showing the effects of a steady tattoo of punches from Chiquita Gonzalez.
Abre la lengua. Abre.
All right, by the end of the round, Tom, Chiquita completely dominating, coming straight forward, landing all of his punches at this point, throwing punches with both hands, body and head, and Zuniga finding it more and more difficult to fend off the attacks of Chiquita Gonzalez.
You gotta repeat. Don't just throw just the left hand, you gotta repeat. Doing okay. Come and throw the jab. You gotta use your left hand.
Well, if he's doing okay, I hope he never has a bad round.
Yeah.
I think Chiquita wants to turn the lights off early. Early for this fight.
It is highly surprising with the knockout records that we've had of all these fighters coming in that we have yet to have a knockdown on this card.
That's right.
But I think Zuniga appears to be headed for the canvas unless he can offer some type of resistance here to Chiquita.
You know, people have said strange things to fighters in corners down through the years, trying to either hype them up or get them more enthused for the action at hand. You know, the guy whose face is a mask of blood and The quarterman says, he hasn't laid a glove on you. The guy says, well, then you better watch that referee, because somebody out there is really beating me to death.
Zuniga has 14 KOs in his 23 victories, Tom, but he doesn't seem to throw punches as a puncher. You know, I mean, he pushes a lot of punches. And not a lot of sharp blows.
Well, and Gonzalez, as you see him here, can be relentless once he gets an upper hand and feels to be the stronger of the two guys out there. He'll just roll right over the top of you if you aren't careful. While he certainly is one of the best in all of boxing, and maybe one of the best all time, he has been knocked down and he has lost. But he is really jumping all over Zuniga now. Zuniga, to his credit, trying to fight back, but catching solid shots. Boy, I tell you, courageous at 107 pounds, the little guy from Colombia.
He looks outclassed here, Tom, by Chiquita, who I would say has done a pretty good job of cleaning out this division and can move on to other things.
He wants beauty next.
£115, a quantum leap for him, Fernando, do you think?
I think he still has a good chance. I think it's going to be a much tougher than his fights than in this division, but I think he still has a good chance there.
Despite his age, up there at 29, that
he has the power of a 17, 20-year-old.
Well, you're taking a look at the champion as he sits across the ring from us.
Tu gancho izquierdo,
Your left
le
hook.
estás golpeado así, lo tira upper y luego lo cambias a
Throw
gancho
the
por fuera,
uppercut
pero
and
no lo
then
tires sesgado, tíralo bien
Change it
hecho.
to the hook, to
Y
the left
cabeceas
hook.
luego, porque te vas tirando golpes nada más así, pegas y
Chiquita really
quitas,
doesn't seem as though he needs a lot of advice here. Pounding away at Zuniga, landing with both hands, had Zuniga pinned up against the ropes and did a great job of not letting him escape until finally he just slid off of the ropes. Chiquita, a masterful job. This is really a virtuoso performance by the master, Chiquita Gonzalez, so far in this fight. Chiquita this time fighting with his back to the ropes. Look at the accuracy of those punches. Those punches were all landing. That one missed. But a big flurry. 7, 8 punches at a time.
Yeah.
Most of them connected.
I think the only unfavorable thing, a lot of them were thrown wide rather than straight from the shoulder, but certainly all landed and without a return.
You know, it's funny, you look at Chiquita now, and he just does everything well in the ring, and think of how many years we just thought of him in terms of being a slugger and a brawler and a knockout kill artist.
He started out as a great boxer on their when he first started boxing. Then he changed to Pipino Cuevas' manager, Justo Sanchez, and made him into just a bomber. Then Nacho Beristain took over him again. Now he's back to a boxer, a combination boxer and bomber.
Yes, he certainly added technique, or regained technique at least, back in his repertoire again.
Overwhelming Zuniga, or trying to. And Zuniga against the ropes. Zuniga fights his way out of the trap, gets nailed again. He's on rubber legs. Down he goes.
And he stepped on him. He knocked him down. He stepped on his foot before hitting him.
Yeah, but he landed a clean shot. And Chiquita is cut.
He's not getting up. I don't think Zuniga's going to make it.
That's all.
Here in the fifth. So Chiquita Gonzalez making his 17th title fight appearance. And now in title defenses, he is 10-2. Very impressive as he overwhelmed a game, but certainly outgunned Jesus Zuniga from Colombia, knocking him out here in the 5th round. The first knockout of our card here tonight, and a magnificent performance by the 108-pound slugger. Take another look at this knockout. He just relentless, wasn't he?
Sit here.
The final blow, he's stepping on the opponent's shoe. But yes, he was relentless. He had a rally of about 7-8 unanswered punches, and it just seemed like a matter of time before he was able to finish him.
Zuniga, to his credit, fought his way out of the corner only to be trapped, so to speak, in the middle of the ring, rubber-legged. Down he went, and he was not about to get up. Take another look at it as Gonzalez now runs his brilliant record to 42-2 and his 29th knockout. Very, very impressive. And who indeed is to say that after he has wiped out the light flyweight division, that he should not, even at 29, move up and tangle with other fighters in other worlds. There's Carlos Zuniga. Hopefully he's all right. Tremendous punching performance put on by Chiquita Gonzalez. And there he is, both IBF and WBC champion, belts hanging everywhere. And he truly is, if not a national treasure, certainly a national hero.
That's why he's so well liked. He goes in and does the job.
All right, Jimmy Lennon, the official call on this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 26 seconds in round number 5. The referee in charge, Robert Byrd, reaches the count of 10. The winner by way of knockout and still champion, el pequeño gigante de mesa, Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez.
There you have it, winner and still champion, and the Mighty Mike from Mexico. Boy, what a class act he is. What a great fighter, great champion. And as you said, Fernando Paramo, he goes in, takes care of business, and that's it. He opens the store up for business and takes care of it.
He delivers.
All right, Rich Barada, along with Cecilio El Torito Espino up in the ring. Rich, let's go to you, if we may, get a comment or two.
All right, Chiquita, congratulations on your victory. You keep getting better. The older you get, the better you get.
Felicidades en tu triunfo. Entre más tiempo va pasando, más mejor te vas haciendo.
Dile que muchas gracias y me siento confiado como yo soy de los que tengo mi poder.
He thanks and he feels confidence because he has power.
Chiquita, tell us about your strategy. Early in the fight, you'd move in, a couple of punches, come back. Tell us about how you
Dinos
fought.
de la estrategia que cambiaste en la pelea, que entraste moviéndote. ¿Qué es lo que nos puedes contar de eso?
Bueno, yo platiqué con mi manager Nacho Belistán, de menos a más, sin exponer, tratando de llegar al knockout cuando se presente, aprovecharlo, así como sucedió cuando lo vi yo ya cansado.
Okay, he talked to Veristan and they told him to come from less to more, and that's what he did. That's what they were telling him in the corner, and that's the result.
Did you feel him weakening in the last couple of rounds?
¿Lo sentiste débil en los últimos rounds?
Pues se fue cansando porque yo lo fui notando, le fui dando gancha al hígado y eso fue lo hubo mermando. Por eso me di cuenta.
He was getting tired with the hooks to the body.
Chiquita, how did you like this scene here tonight? This place where you fought here this evening for Forum Boxing here at the Pond in Anaheim.
¿Cómo te gusta este escenario ahora que el Forum hizo esta pelea aquí en el Pond de Anaheim?
Pues me siento muy contento, es una bonita arena. La primera vez que peleo aquí, la gente vino, puso algo de su granito como lo decimos, porque hubo la gente que se pensaba.
Okay, he knows this is the first time and he's real happy because he knows and he thinks that the people respond for him.
One final question quickly, Chiquita. What about the future? Where do you go from here?
¿Qué hay del futuro?
Pues yo firmé con el Forum y parece que voy a pelear en 2 meses y medio contra un oriental en Las Vegas.
He signed with the Forum for 2 months and a half against an Oriental at Las Vegas.
All right, well, we'll look forward to that. Congratulations, Chiquita Gonzalez, still the champion. All right, let's go back to Tom.
Thank you, Rich.
Unbelievable performance by the champion.
All right, Rich, thank you. I'm here with Fernando Paramo. We'll take another look at the end for Jesus Zuniga. It's coming in the 5th round, and the official time was a minute and 26 seconds. And it was just the culmination of an almost incessant barrage of punches that Chiquita Gonzalez had leveled against the game, but outclassed challenger from Colombia from almost the opening bell. And here, as he has him, after he fought his way out of the corner, you can see the shape Zuniga's in, ready to go. And Chiquita Gonzalez was there quickly to oblige him with a series of punches that put him away. And for Chiquita, his 42nd win against only 2 losses and the 29th knockout of a brilliant career. And what a true champion this guy is. He's been now in 17 title fights, and he's now won 10 out of